Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday, Boomy.
It's a beautiful sunny day, isn't
It's
it?
a beautiful sunny day.
You woke up, I woke up, she woke up. It's
a great
pretty
deal.
good start, right?
Absolutely great start.
Pretty good start.
Yes. Have you had a great week?
Great week. Busy, but great. Reconnected with an old friend yesterday back from very cool. Busy week. Got a loan locked late last night and
With one of our great agents.
Yep.
Jamie Steffens. Yep.
congrats.
Yes, our team it's just been a great couple of weeks.
Been
All
busy.
the things we've been doing to put everything in place is really starting to pay off.
Yep.
Who you work with matters.
Yep.
The tools we've been using, I mean, it's just really starting to take hold, and I'm super excited.
It's a process and an approach and
Yep.
consistency. I have it on my to-do list. Consistency beats talent every time.
Consistency beats talent every
Yep.
time. Well, because you
Talent.
don't have any talent.
No, I'm not saying I do, but I've got a plan, a routine, a structure where I just keep doing my thing.
Yep.
I don't have to be really talented. I just have to be disciplined.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
and if you are talented,
Bonus.
bonus.
I can't believe you didn't get any talent from me. The Huffle hat. Oh,
Yeah.
you are blessed. Your poor wife. Love you, Hot Toddy. Hot Todd had a birthday yesterday. I was nice to him. It about killed me trying to be nice to him.
The one day a year.
The one day a year, and might have ended before the end of the day yesterday. But
Yep.
yes, he had a great birthday, so that's great. We've got a question.
Yeah, from chat. So we talk about, credit in order, getting them pre-approved, that sort of thing. We talk about that a lot because you need to have your ducks in a row in this market. You have to be ready to go when that house comes out. You got to be able to pounce.
Yep.
And if we don't know how your credit is or anything else, collections, anything we need to clean up, it can be problematic, especially when we're trying to fit things into a 30-day window or less.
Yes,
right?
and even your most sophisticated person, sometimes it's been 15, 20 years since they bought a house.
We're dealing with a lot of that.
They don't
Absolutely.
realize, oh my God, it used to be you just go to the bank and, here,
Yep.
start the loan.
It's so much more
Preparation.
prep. Our portal is awesome. Takes like 10 to 15 minutes. But the collection of stuff, especially if you've been in your house for 10, 15 years, things have changed.
Yes, the way we do business has changed drastically.
Yep, and there's more hoops to jump through. And what I think we need to focus on, and this is where Chet was kind of coming in, is like as a seller who's kind of like not sure if they want to go full in and list the property, what can they do ahead of time to make some things so when you do sit down with them on a listing type agreement,
Right.
consult, what can they do to be ready to go?
Yes. So, like if people need a lot done, because I'll have people say, oh, they'll call this. I like to walk through right then
Yep.
and say, hey, don't spend the money on new carpet because the new buyer will do their own thing.
Yep.
Sometimes you have to, but a lot of times, especially in this market, they don't have to make huge investments in their home to have it be ready.
Yep.
A lot of times it's more the curb appeal type things.
Yep.
Let's make sure that when somebody walks up to that house, it looks good. Cheap stuff. They don't have to do major improvements,
No.
right? Make sure the front door is painted nice. Throw some pots of flowers out. Make sure at least the front part of your house is weeded.
I love clean edges, like on sidewalks and approaches.
Oh, yes.
That, it makes it look tidy. I'm not
Yep, attention to detail. Just
attention
those
to
little
detail.
tiny.
And that takes just a little bit of effort. That
Yep.
doesn't cost you anything but your time.
Yep.
If you got a shovel, chances are you can get it done.
Yes.
I don't recommend scissors.
Scissors takes a long time.
That would be
Takes a
that'd be
long
tough.
time. Some of the other things that people can do, like when I'm trying to get somebody ready for pictures, tidy up your counters. Make sure your bathroom counters are, awempty.
Clutter is good, right?
Clutter is not good. Clutter is not good. And
Away
everybody,
from my house.
everybody has a different level of clutter in their life, right?
Yep.
And I am not a huge proponent of the agents that go into someone's home and has to be an agent around. She made them take down curtains and stuff. It's like they still live here. When you walk into a home, a family lives there.
Yep.
They may have a backpack hanging someplace. yes, we want it to look as great as possible, but they still have to live in the house.
Yep.
So I had a listing in Grand Rapids that, Gail, you remember this, those ladies were so nice to deal with. Other paid $30,000 into their house to get it ready on the market.
Wow.
And I walked in there, I'm like, you don't have to do anything. I sold it for more than those agents thought, and they didn't put the $30,000 into the house.
So that's right in their pocket.
So yeah, it's money in their pocket. So from your perspective, from the bank, you know, from an appraisal standpoint.
Yeah, that's where we run into it. And there was a local listing that had a few conversations down to the subfloor in a big portion of the house. Subfloors don't get by.
Right.
Not even painted subfloors. It's got to be some type of finished product. We joke about it a lot, but if you want to go to Menards and get that cheap green, like fake grass or AstroTurf type stuff, put it out there, at least it's finished.
In their house?
Well, if
Don't
it's not,
tell your dad that. I'll
No.
have that shit in my living room.
I'm not saying that's the way to go from a decor standpoint, but to cover the subfloor, you know.
I'm sorry, Boom.
He'll be putting in the living
He'll be
room.
putting in the living room. Yeah. Todd,
We're
don't
gonna
watch
have golf
it.
game. He's got a
He's got a
golf course in his backyard, but let's just stay inside. 4? Right?
Yeah, if I come next time with a golf ball on the side of my face, it's your fault.
It'd be Mary Van Loan getting back at you.
Oh my God, yeah. Poor Mary Van Loan, who I love, and I hit right in the face with the golf ball.
That was years ago.
That was
right?
years ago, and it
Yeah.
opened her up, stitches, and she's the sweetest lady. She reminds me a lot of me. She's that.
A little bit.
That's nice. Hi, Mary. I hope you're watching. Okay,
No,
so
but,
yes, no
like,
turf in my living room,
No
please.
subfloors exposed. No exposed walls. You got to have drywall, mud,
Right.
taped, primed.
Primed.
Okay. It doesn't have to be the world's best paint job. Okay. If you're trying to get stuff done and ready to go,
Yep.
the appraiser can see that it's been primed. You know, move on.
Right.
Okay. You can't have exposed electrical and
Right.
that kind of stuff.
Yep.
That's-
Covers on your
yep.
pant. Yes.
Especially safety stuff. That's normally where they're going to focus on.
Right.
So,
Yep.
and then that just creates time. We're dealing with it on an older house, older basement, but literally daylight showing through in some of the appraisal pictures, and
Oh.
you know,
So that just
those are
prolongs
things.
the closing
It
process.
just it
Yeah.
not all the time. That was a fairly quick fix. The sellers got on it right away. They knew, having talked to the appraiser, you know,
What?
while they were there, like, hey, this is going to be in my report.
Right.
They already had it done, sent pictures to the appraiser, all's good.
Right.
But if it was a longer process, maybe it's, hey, you got to do some roof work. You know,
Yeah.
and you got to take pictures after it's done, and we have to do another appraisal inspection. That costs our client money.
Yes. Well, and another thing, like we run into this a lot on the exterior. If you've got like paint that's chipping on your porch or your windowsills, it has to be scraped and repainted.
Yep.
And I'll tell you where we've run into problems on that. Homeowners will scrape it, and then the appraisers won't pass it, because then they start thinking, is that lead-based
Lead-based
paint?
paint.
What's the? So I always tell them, put down a tarp. You know, it's a pain in the butt.
But it's like take care of your stuff. Like if
Right.
you're going to do a bunch of drywall work, you sand and you leave it on the floor below. No, let's
Right.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah. What else can you think of?
All over again, right? No new countertops, or it's been.
I
40
don't,
grand
right
on
now
the
in this
kitchen.
market, I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think that make it nice, clean, appealing when you walk in.
Yep.
Make sure it smells nice.
That's a good point.
You know, fresh air. A lot of times, we deal with this a lot in estates, and there's really not anything they can do. But I just sold a house last night that was an estate, and you know, when a house is closed up, there's no air movement, so it starts to smell and feel
Kinda,
damp.
yeah, a little-
So, I mean, if your house is kind of like that, you know, just even opening some windows this time of year really does help get some airflow in there.
Yep.
Even like your mailbox, right? if you have a mailbox, make sure it looks attractive. It's just easy stuff. What are you laughing about?
Jamie's supposed to be fixing our mailbox for like 2 months now.
Okay, Jamie.
Get on it, James.
Jamie, you're in trouble now. Get that mailbox fixed, Jamie. I don't know what else you've been doing till 11 o'clock every night, but
Yeah, just I think you said was it tidy?
tidy.
Just
Yep.
make it appealing, in the buyers of that house. Don't let their eyes just wander and come up with all these things that they need to tackle and create obstacles and hurdles.
Well, and it creates for the buyer, if they walk up and it looks tidy, I mean, not that you would try to cover up defects, but it just makes you feel like, oh, this has been a well-maintained home,
Yep.
right? So, yeah. And that first impression, I'm all about that first impression.
Yep.
When you walk up to a house, it makes you feel good.
Yep.
When it's tidy and neat.
At the end of the day, when you got a long day of work and you go to some place that you're proud of,
Yep.
all's going to be okay.
Yep.
Right? So, yeah. So there you have it.
That's it. Is that it?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know if I have anything else. I'm
That's a
tired
first.
today.
That's a first.
Yeah, you're just a smart ass. We would welcome more questions. We love it when you share our videos. We're getting a lot of great comments.
Yep.
People enjoy that you're not so nice to your mom. I do have a couple of nice kids.
Reciprocated back. That's why I give it to her.
I don't know where you get it from. So let's have a great week.
Yep.
Let's go kill it. Let's get listings. I'm working on 5 phenomenal listings that I'm really excited about. So I'm trying to think if we've got any new listings this week, Gail, that we could.
Still pretty low in
I just made Harrison.
the county.
Oh yeah, okay. Still low.
Belding was 3 last week.
Belding had 3 last week. I just listed a nice one in Belding. That's what Gail just reminded me of. 715 Harrison, 230,000. I think it's gonna attract a lot of buyers.
Yep, it's a great price point. 'Cause
Yep.
I know there's a lot of people
Yes.
looking in that.
Yes, and they've done a nice job on renovating that one.
Jamie has a nice one coming next day or two.
Oh, Jamie has an awesome one with 20 acres. Beautiful all brick home.
Yep.
Oh, that is a honey of a house. So we're excited to get that one in there and that as soon as that one's live.
Yep.
But yeah, things are great. It's a great spring. Working hard.
Let's get it done.
Get it done.
Get it done.
Coffee with mother.
Pineapple smoothie.
We love you. Bye. Thanks.
See you later.